Greetings and welcome to another installment brought to you by Mohamed Marzooqi, Advocates and Consultancy, leading legal experts. Questions and answers about the crime of abstaining to report a crime in the UAE Penal Code. What is the penalty for failing or abstaining to report a crime to the authorities? The penalty is specified in Article 274 of the United Arab Emirates Penal Code, Federal Law No. 7 of 2016 states, an individual shall be sentenced to detention for a term not exceeding 1 year or a fine to whoever came to his knowledge that a crime has been perpetrated and abstains to report this to the competent authorities. Is there any exceptions to a person who fails to inform the authorities of the crime when he is aware of it? Yes, as indicated in Article 274, this states, the individual may be exempted from this penalty, the one who abstained from reporting, should he be the spouse of the criminal, or one of his ascendants, descendants, brothers or sisters, or those considered as such from his in-laws, a similar degree of affinity. What is the penalty for a public official who has postponed or neglected to report a crime? The penalty depends on whether the employee is in charge of searching for and controlling crimes or not. Article 272 has indicated both cases. Every public servant in charge of detecting crimes or apprehending criminals who neglects or remits reporting a crime that has came to his knowledge shall be sentenced to detention or to a fine. An individual should be sentenced to a fine. The public servant who is in charge of detecting crimes or apprehending criminals if he neglects or remits reporting to the competent authority a crime that came to his knowledge while or because of discharging his duties. There shall be no penalty in the case the filing of the lawsuit in the instances mentioned in the two preceding paragraphs is dependent on submitting a complaint. Is it permissible to exempt an employee from punishment if he abstains to report a crime? Public official in charge of the search for or seizure of offences shall not be relieved if he neglects or delays the report of a crime which has come to his knowledge, while an employee who is not in charge of searching or seizing crimes who neglected or deferred to inform the competent authority of a crime that he knew during or because of his performance may be exempted from punishment. This was confirmed by Article 272, which states, an individual may be exempted from this penalty, the one who has abstained from reporting, should he be the spouse of a criminal, one of his ascendants, descendants, brothers or sisters, or those considered as such from his in-laws, or a similar degree of affinity. What is the punishment of a doctor while practicing his profession who covers up a crime? This is explained in Article 273. It states, the individual shall be sentenced to a detention for a term not exceeding 1 year and or to a fine not in excess of 20,000 dirhams. Whoever, during the practice of his medical or health profession, examines a corpse or gives medical assistance to a severely injured person showing signs that his death or injury is due to a crime, or if it is revealed from the other circumstances that there is a reason to suspect the cause of death or injury and fails to report this to the authorities. This message is brought to you by Mohamed Marzooqi, Advocates and Consultancy. We do have offices in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Please contact us for your consultation. Alternatively, you can visit our website, which is www.ml-advocates.com.